So now each, hold your cello like this with your left, yeah, pick your feet up. And then put your feet down on the ground and kind of move into your feet, you know. Okay, and now we come into the cello and just put your hands. Good, and now just go back and forth and feel your feet. Great, honey, that's perfect. Okay, now we're going to do, just to get you warmed up, because you haven't played yet, you've been sitting, let's just do a roll like this. Okay, da 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 da. Good, now as you go, try and really make a big crescendo with the bow. So you're really leaning into the bow in the second half of the bow. Okay, so the G comes out the loudest. And what we're trying to do is get the fingers rolling like this. So each finger, let's do this now, honey. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Really good. Now let's do a roll in first position. Let's do yeah, and really hold your fingertip really with the string down on the fingerboard so you feel, and feel as you go to the finger that's going to do the most vibrato, feel your toes really sticking in the floor. Da da da. And you feel good. So, you want the music? Yeah. Yeah, sure, of course. Lesson, it's fine. Okay, so let's try. Let's see. We won't do the whole movement even. We'll just do a little, okay? Isn't it? And the big top note that you played so many times, honey, was the G, right? So let's just work on really getting your very, very best sound with the G. So let's do again. Okay, now look, make each note a little louder than the one before it. And with your arm, just that's it. Now see, can you hold on to that? Can you hold on to that? Good. That's beautiful. So now let's just practice going. Here we have two different things, right? Let's play C. Okay? Try the C. Beautiful. That's getting better and better. When you do this one, try and really feel that you're scooping the fingerboard a little more. So we go 1, swoop. Let's do this. Let's just do it. Just do like this, a pizza without the bow. Put the bow on your leg. Okay, and just do this. See how you feel? So let's go by without the bow. Just do B, E, E, B. Good. So pretend you're playing, pretend you're making a big sound. B, B, good. B. Now, E. This is what, this really is how. When you go to the E, pick up your head. B. Mr. Storker always did this. As you go up to a higher note, you pick up your head. Good. So let's try this. So we put our head down here, and then as we go wonderful. Now try to play the E with the biggest sound you can. So, B. Wonderful. That's fantastic. Now, so when you go B, and when you get to the G, I want you to feel like you just did a roll. You really did a big roll, and make that the loudest note of all, okay? So with mommy, just for fun, try some. Wonderful. Now, just in this other part, and that's the other thing we'll work on today because it sounds great. That was fabulous. It was great. Now, these bowings, yup, up, up, we have to try and have a softer thumb. Ethan and I are both lefties, so we know our right hand, we have to develop a little more feeling in the right hand. Let's do two things, Eve, to start. First, let's just put the bow, on your leg, the way we always do, okay? And bend your thumb, honey. It's just what we always do, don't worry. Yeah, nice bent thumb, and then go up in the air, down. Remember when you were little, we did up like a rocket, down like the rain? It really helps. It really, really, really helps. It's just so when you're down, feel your shoulder just like you were falling asleep on the cello, okay? I know you have. Some of our audience has to go, some of our friends. Anyway, just let your shoulder drop, honey, okay? And go up like a rocket, up like a rocket. Okay, and then come down like the rain, and up like a rocket, and then down. And when you come down, feel this really soft. That's wonderful. Really, really soft, honey. And the thumb, too. You try to feel it very soft. And then what we're trying to do is something in a, now, let's go from here, okay? Just put the bow in, and now let's put it on the D string, okay? Now, just try, and I will hold your, I'm going to show you, and then I'll hold your bow. Look, try to roll forward, and then roll back with your hand. And just turn around your thumb. You see what we're doing? We're turning around the thumb. So, we roll forward, Very good. And then you're going to roll back. So I'll hold the bow for you, just so it's no problem. Great. For a lefty, you're incredible. And then lefties get to be better than righties because they practice it so much. Okay, so we have our nice bent thumb. You're here, okay, honey? And your shoulder's really soft, like you always do. It's great. Then we put it on the string. And now just to get used to the feeling, yeah, you let your hand turn and then let it roll back again. See, try, to keep your thumb and turn around your thumb. See? So let's just put your thumb on for a minute. Just put the thumb. And we'll just roll forward and roll backwards. Forwards, backwards, forwards. So you're getting that feeling that near the frog, our hand has to hang on to the bow, but it doesn't. Remember the seaweed. So we're thinking about, now we've even out the bow, so we're going to come. And then we're going to come back like seaweed in the water, okay? So we're an octopus, or we're seaweed in the water, okay? Now we come out, and then you move forward and let your tentacles, the tentacles, you see this and that. And this, just let your hand. So dum, bum, ba, ba. See, so you go, forward this way, and then as we come back, it turns backwards. And then it goes forwards and backwards. So this is the feeling we're making, right? Okay, seaweed. And little by little, you'll get used to it. You know, you can just do how to go 2 minutes a day, just without the cello, sitting in a chair, and you just go forward, drop into your first finger, this one, and then you roll back and drop into the pinky with the thumb still attached, and then you roll back into the first. So just so you're getting used to manipulating the bow without being afraid it's going to fall. You know, you can even hold it, honey, with your left hand, and just put your hand on. And then just tip it forward and pull. Yeah, now pull your hand backwards and keep the thumb rolling, and now go forward. That's right. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. So when you do ya, ba, ba, it's a very small bows. You see, honey? They're very small bows. So in that very small space, we're doing our rolling forward, rolling back, but it's not the whole bow. So it's got to be kind of just smushy, like seaweed. You know, seaweed in the water, and the water is so, the feeling of the water. You can even, if you take a bath one day, with a washcloth, just swish the washcloth back and forth in the bath, and you'll see that it goes like this, shh, and then it takes it time for it to come because of the water. You know, the water is stopping it, so you get the feeling just of how the sea animals do that, and that's what we're going to do. So here, honey, let's just do now, so you get the feeling of that. You're getting the idea. Have you ever shot a bow and arrow? Yeah, okay. You know the feeling when you pull the bow, the back, you feel tension, you feel, and then you let the arrow go and it shoots forward, right? So you feel ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. It's kind of like a bow and arrow. So, on our slur, I want you, now, this next thing, let the bow, you want to see your bow bending a little. Because we're playing around with our bows, the way a bow and arrow, it's shaped like a Baroque bow, the bow of a bow and arrow, but the idea is always the same, that it's elastic. The wood is elastic. So you're going to just try this with me. Let's get our feet down, you're great. And just do it on that. Press. Let your arm feel heavy, like there was a bag of food hanging down this, pulling your arm. You know, so it goes, and then you shoot it forward. So first, let's just do slowly, and stop the bow in the string. Okay, so let's just try. Of course, honey, it's never going to be perfect the first little times, but just try. Let's do it slowly. Dot, 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 dum, ba, dum, bum, ba. So you try to get those feelings, that's all. With mommy, maybe. Yup, ba, ba, ba. Perfect! Ba, 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 ba. Press like. That was wonderful. Great. Let's try. Try to exaggerate the seaweed on that. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, let's just do. And just see if you can go really into your first finger. Just stop on that note. And see if, is your bow bending? Is the stick bending? Try to make it bend a little more. And remember, for the big, try on your first finger vibrato. Pull your elbow back. Pull it up. Yeah, try. So start the note and pull your elbow. Okay. 3. Play big. 4 more. Try to roll. So really give yourself the chance to completely get in that finger and let it vibrate. You did so well, okay? It's okay, just nice big sound to end.